Hey guys, we are starting a segment here on YouTube called Dr. Moon Answers Your Burning Questions. Our first category is going to be, what is it, Milo? Relationships. Who's got relationship questions? We asked our Instagram followers and we compiled a random list of questions that were submitted. I think the key to a healthy family life and a happy marriage is probably having what I call dedicated mommy and daddy time. So when you are together all the time as a family, it's not very sexy or romantic. So I think once a week, mommy and daddy should not talk about their kids, put their phones away, and go out to a nice dinner where they just talk about themselves. Just to keep that, little romance alive. And then of course we have our family time, like playing games, watching a movie together, all that stuff. I think the important part is not neglecting your marriage in the midst of being a good mother. We try to have a date night at least once a week. Before quarantine, we would go out. But ever since quarantine, we started buying ingredients or having them delivered to the house and doing like a cooking night, which mostly results in me sitting on my ass and drinking wine and telling him about my day while he cooks and I watch him and pour the wine. I'm the sommelier and he's the chef. And that's how cooking night usually goes. I think that you can only try to help people as much as they want to help themselves. I have a good friend who has made a series of poor life decisions. And what I realized is that you cannot help someone if they don't see the problem and want to help themselves. So I would say try once or twice to help someone, make your voice be heard. So-and-so, I think that doing X, Y, and Z is not good for you. And then after that, you got to let it go because you're going to ruin your friendship if you keep kind of, making your point over and over again and they're not doing what it is you're advising them to do. I think the most important thing in any relationship is probably communication and trust. But I feel like in a relationship, if you have trust with that person and you have good communication, you can get through just about any problem. Like those are the two tenets of a good friendship, whether it's platonic, romantic, professional, familial. If you have trust and good communication, you are basically farther than most people's relationships. I could write a whole book about toxic coworkers because I work in a hospital environment, also the operating room. And you would think that by virtue of being a medical professional, it would weed out some of the mean girls in life and we'd be a little bit more civil to one another instead of like middle school locker room chit chat. But that's not really true. There will always be toxic people in your life. Those whom you work with, you really don't have control over. It sounds like these are your colleagues and you're not their boss, so you can't get rid of them. So I say just kill them with kindness and do your job and do it well. Because they cannot, if you're excelling at your job, if you're landing the deals, getting the accounts, doing the surgeries, teaching the kids well, getting good marks on whatever evaluation it is you have with your supervisor, they can't touch that. And then when you see them at the water cooler or in the elevator, just kill them with kindness.